All right, so welcome back to Whitehouse Farm. What we're gonna be doing today, we're gonna be replacing the bushing, the bushing pin in this in the hinge on this Tahoe. It's ready. Can't even open it. It's making a horrendous noise, bending it in. Yeah, that pin is just shot. All right, so it's getting kind of dark. So let's go ahead and try out our new Dewalt tripod light. And this is DCL079B. So let's go ahead and open this up and get her going here so we can have some light. Alright, comes with your directions. Gina, what are you doing? Alright. So battery goes in down there. We'll have to go get a battery and put it in there. Just press that button, brings down the legs. And then oh, that's pretty tall. See how high that goes. All right, let's get a battery in there. I got a 5-amp battery, fully charged. And then there's a power button right here. Woo. So that is definitely plenty bright. Hi, Gina. There. Now I can see. That's nice and bright now. All right, so let's go ahead and remove that spring. All right. So I just popped the spring off with the screwdriver. And there's the spring. Now we need to get this off. And it looks like you used to be able to drive it out with a screwdriver, but it's so mashed up in there, like someone's been doing something to it, so we'll have to probably sawzall this. Alright, so we just cut it down here so that way this tip, we can pull that right up and out, and then we should be able to pull this right up and out too. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna need to sawzall that so I can knock it down through there. We'll see. There's the tip. And I might be able to knock that down in there. Oh, there we go. There's bushing. I'll show you these in the light. And that, yep, that should push down through there now. There we go. All right, so here is the bushing, and yeah, this thing is just, it's all mangled up. But this sat on here, and then that's the top, and you can see I cut it so that way it would be able to come undone, because those little indents there to take it out wasn't gonna work. So now we need to match it up with a new one. And I got this kit from O'Reilly's. 38458. So, and this is Dorman. And it's got a whole bunch in here, so we gotta match it up with the right size. Turkeys, what are you doing, huh? Out of the way. Trying to fix this crunching door. Oh God, I hate that noise. All right. So, sawzawed that other pin out. And the new one's got to go up underneath, right in that hole there. It's going to come up through, and then we're going to connect it in the top right there. And then this piece, that'll go against the bushing, and then we'll put the spring back in there. So we had to get a new kit. This is the new kit here. That other kit with the many pieces that they said would work, didn't work. So here's our new one in there. And this is actually the spring remover tool. I mean, I just used a flathead, but this will work. Alright, so there is our new one. Let's go ahead and take that out. It's hard to do this with one hand. Alright. And this one, you can see there's a hole right there, because this actually has a Zerk fitting on the bottom. You pull this off, and you could actually fill that with grease. So, put the cap back on. And now, we can go ahead and this comes off, this unscrews, and then this pops off. We'll set that down there. And now we could slide this up through the bottom here. And what we'll do, we'll put the bushing on. So that's gonna come up through there. And then I gotta put the bushing in here. Scoot that over there. There we go. Now, get this. Not much room in these things here. Hold that up there too. You don't use two hands. So we got light. My son's gonna assist me here. All right. So. Just need to get it started so it stays. There we go. And now, yeah, that's got to be, we're gonna have to hit it from the bottom with a little hammer or something to get it seated all the way, and then that bushing will be right on. All right, so not only is it for putting the spring on and taking it off, you could use it to whack that thing back up in there so it's nice and level. So now it's flush on the bottom there. All right, here you go, Danny. Now we put that back on, and now that's against there, and now we can put our spring on. Okay, so we loosen this up to be able to grab a hold of this spring, and this will compress it. Gotta get it all the way down in there. You tighten this up to compress it. So let me grab a fit or a socket for that. All right. So this will just tighten that spring right up in there. So now it's compressed. Now we can get it in there. Oh, there we go. I guess you do need that tool because that was pretty tough. So that's back in there now. So now we just need to tighten up that top bolt there. All right. What a pain in the butt. So we got that nut on top now. We got everything, the spring back in. We got that bushing lined up. Now let's just go ahead and throw some grease in there and we'll be all set. All right, open it up. All right, well, it's been here. Okay, here, come on over here. Hold this flashlight. So, door shuts fine now. It's not off-centered. It's still making that noise up here. That's just because it got bent in right here when the door was out of whack. So we're just gonna have to pry that out a little bit, and that'll stop making that noise. But that is fixed now. That is fixed now, and that's the right kit and part number. And I'll make sure to put that in the description below, and I'll put a link on Amazon for you as well. So, all right, fun in the dark, and good new light there. Too bad just the angle of this. Hopefully it doesn't come out too bad. I know it's going to be a dark video, but hope you guys like, enjoy, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye guys. All right, folks, so I'm kind of glad that I didn't post this video when I originally made it, just because I wanted to make sure that that hinge turned out okay and everything, the bushing, and the bushing did, but unfortunately the actual hinge was bent, so the door still wasn't shutting right and everything, so we went ahead and replaced it. And as you can see, That's a whole new piece with a pin and bushing, spring, everything. And it's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 or so bolts there, and then 2 bolts over on the side. Oh, and then the one up there. There we go. So it's really not the most exciting video, but at least you know how to replace it. And as you can see now, there's no, opens fine, closes fine, it's not hitting anything. So that hinge, that original bushing does work great. So if that's all you got to replace and your door's not out of whack or it didn't get bent or anything, I think just because we waited so long to replace it, it just got all wonky and everything. So we went ahead and got this new one. And this new one, believe it or not, we paid what, $50 something or so for just the bushing and pin to put in there, and it would have worked. And you know, just the hinge itself was worn out. We got this whole hinge assembly and everything for right around $25 or so on Amazon. I'll go ahead and leave the link in the description for it. But it works great, and I've been using it this way for a while now. And obviously the door opens and closes the way it should. So that's all set now, and we're not spending $159 or so at the dealership for these parts. So the other one, you know, it actually came with the spring puller and stuff. That was around 50 bucks, which is still better than, you know, 150. And then this here, the whole assembly, 25 bucks. I mean, you can't beat it. So, all right, guys. Well, hope you guys enjoy, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. All right. Bye, guys. Yeah.
You can't say goodbye without saying goodbye to me.
All right, Olaf. We'll see you on the next one. All right. Bye, Obo.
Hi, guys.